consultant for Meda2Africa. Clovis, come on board. You are a former Amber fighter, and now you are working with DDR. Can you give us the differences of both fields? You have been an Amber fighter, and now you are with DDR. What is the difference?
Yeah, thank you very much for this great opportunity where you don't give me now. I go talk like a countryman because you know, say we country people who use our language, that is pidgin language. First of all, wait me, I go make everybody may understand and say, come for the platform now for teach people where to be Amber. Because concerning Amber, I get PhD degree for Amber. Because me, I don't carry gun. And now me, I will tell you the simple truth of what will happen for grand. No other body no fit tell you. First of all, I will make what parents don't talk say na God ordained struggle, na big lie. No be God ordained struggle. La Republic never ever fight Amber for no 1 minute. Why I talk so? If we call and say God ordained struggle, I want ask you say, for God dig the man in grave, use that bone for Odeshi, chop the bone like carnivals them, put you inside coffin, say they want cook you Odeshi, move you back, do all sort of charms for your body, invoke spirits for 12 o'clock na go to Odeshi, do kind for your skin. Is that God ordained struggle? I want to ask you that question. Now God ordained struggle that? No be na God ordained struggle. Amber na terrorism. Me, I be one of the Amazonian terrorists, no be fighter. Because we did terrorize our population, we need to fight for nobody. We did terrorize, not terrorize, we need to fight. First of all, what you make me understand and say, for Amber, na the worst thing will not ever happen for this country. And therefore, Amber struggle, Amber terrorism, we do many things, we do all sort of evil things. Always where people they do them for diaspora and propagandas and lies telling. Because of say, they send we for go commit atrocity them, then at the tail end, they use them against the government. Since when the government they began means of communication for ground, with the picking them on ground. So always one at the year for diaspora, or wait to revenue talker, it be totally different or wait to happen for ground here. Our population is so far the hands of we the Amber terrorists them. And we who don't make the population need the even feel free. Now when they tell the population now they catch terrorists, Amber terrorists that get out of military because they are fed up. I don't come for DDR. I see total difference between Amber and DDR. DDR don't teach me for understand say we fit build our country by our own knowledge. No be for destroy the country. We understand no country no be perfect, but no be for we for take our hand destroy our own country because Amber na destruction. Wait what I tell you today, and I tell the viewer for the world and everybody listening to me, Okana say we Clovis today say Amber that the worst thing will ever happen. So I will tell you a little knowledge for tell say Amber na terrorist. That way me are there for struggle. Amber versus Amber. Me I take my gun, shoot 3 Amber picking and kill them for cold blood. Because say they kill my brother be there for struggle. Because they be kill our own fighter for the other camp. Is that not terrorism? When me I be there for Amber, we cut people, they hate them. I mean say put human being tie and they bury someone they alive. Is that not terrorism? Now fight that will fight for independence. Which way happen level reach for Bamenda? For reach away just happen now. Me I tell you the strategy where Amber they use them. Now for say they be that's not do for road since 2017, 2018. But they tell we say more go for community for place where population they open fire for no stand up. So that minute you go retaliate. Tell minute you go start shoot, straight bullet go carry many people there as civilians them, and then at the tail end, diaspora go put up on social media talk say Amin Cameroon government commit genocide when a big like it being caused by us. That is their strategies where they use them. I get evidence for prove for you now. If you want me to put them for you, I prove them for you now for a few seconds. You can talk with evidence. Where Paul Nilong himself talk say make the Amber boy go for any community, any place, don't shoot gun for air. When they shoot gun, they do it. They disturb now the poor civilian them. They now don't do them. Now Cameroon government, now we the Amber. Listen and listen good. Cameroon government never fight Amber. He never ever dream for fight Amber. I tell you as an Amber boy, with the block road sometime, I'm in the camp, shoot for it, also more pass, go back. Gospel truth. I mean, don't catch plenty Amber fighter, then leave them alive today. As we talk me and you. So make people know the commodity talk big lie. And wait to wait, they will just talk and say Cameroon say God or they struggle, probably I not feel Cameroon government not win the fight, this that. Government need the fight win. Always say who the surrender because Amber na bad thing. You get me? So Amber na something where people don't understand. Amber na terrorism, total terrorism. If you look at what happened for Bamenda, when that Amber boy be target that population shoot gun, they run go them, army start shoot. If the army for open fire for normal level, for ground level, you know how many civilians will die? When they for die, now cause them. Now Amber, but now
Clovis,
yes, I just
Clovis, yeah. Let me ask you a question. I know you have many things to say. Let me ask you a question. The Ngabu massacre. The Ngabu massacre that the government of Cameroon did a fact finding and discovered that the military was behind. So what do you have to say about that? Yes.
Yes. Normally, what I tell you about that, right? I'm not a politician.
Yes.
I'm not a politician. I'm a fighter. The Ngabu way happen where government do fact finding. That one is shows that the government be real. You understand? And I believe say the government the government should that one the government be transparent and real because certain things happen because we Amazonian people, we the Anglophone them, we introduce terrorism for our land. Now way all those things that happen. Ask yourself, say, sir, before 2016, you don't hear that kind of thing.
We didn't hear that yet.
That's a question. Yes, it never ever happened. Then why it happened now? Because of wait, Amber no get uniform. I know a lot of my person are Amber, so everybody it be like a target because we don't know the Amber. Now what happen for Bui? Where church are killed more than 40 something Amber fighter there. Amber versus Amber. Wait till Amber so-called diaspora talk about them. What did they do? Whose punishment they do them? Nothing. But the way it happened from Gabu, Cameroon government showed transparency. It follow investigation for show the well and show the Cameroon and say they so they be transparent. They find out, they go their findings, they realize that there are some people that be involved on that. They penalize them.
But
now we waste this thing to ourselves.
Up till now, nothing has been said official about the results of the fact finding. The procedure was still going on.
Yes, and I be politician, and they talk to you like one of the picking the way they scam them for go carry gun, go die for bush. I know you talk like a politician. I don't get no interest in politics. I tell you as I tell you as a victim, as somebody where it don't pass through that bush, don't carry gun. I start struggle to 2016. No, not today. I start struggle. Where people in chat, they never ever dream for enter Amber. You do get what I tell you?
Tell us approximately a number of people you killed when you were there, Amber.
Listen, we now a crisis automatically. Yes, now a crisis. You know, if you talk say don't kill because you know if you know. Now a crisis, and as something to go like a battlefield.
Yes. Like you can approximate that a shot on these people, be it what at least I kill like 10 or 5 or something. Do you know
like who, the military or differentiate the military or the civilian?
Military, including civilian, both sides.
You know, listen, sir. You know, if you ever dictate the amount of military don't shoot them for battlefield because it's not easy. Might tell you something. Amber boy don't get the capability for stand military fast and fast. Now shoot and run. Shoot and run. So you know if they for battlefield, the camera people don't shoot them. It be impossible. It be very impossible. You know if it ever happen. Yeah, you know if you know exact number which go to the exchange play.
Continue building your facts. I will switch the mic to Reverend. I'll switch the mic to Reverend Ayuk. The Reverend Taku. He will have 2 minutes to talk. You three will be the norms of the state. That will be a great thing. What is it that you see that benefits you in the DDR more than in the struggle that you once believed in, Clovis?
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. First of all, I want first go for that Reverend. He advised me. He said he advised me. He said they don't buy me over. Now the thing that way Amazon be fail because they like lies telling. Wait till I go tell Reverend na say concerning Amber, I be a teacher. He go book pass me, I no go miss school. Now why do I say Amber be fit for convene, me go put a bush me I die. But concerning Amber, I fit teach even a President Paul Biya, any general, any colonel, even a Jonathan Trump for America. I fit teach, I get degree, PhD for Amber. So concerning Amber, you don't know nothing about Amber. I fit teach you where to be Amber. So maybe she don't make me I teach you where to be Amber. First of all, I want to show you this. May you see something. You don't see this picture, no? You don't see na banga the smoke as no?
Yes.
Now God ordained struggle that. Now Amber general that. Now, I want to make you understand something. I need to work for DDR. I need to be worker. I be ex-combatant. I decide to do active and I will save my brother their life because I can't see the truth when I be surrender. They be tell you say was surrender, they go kill you, they go do it, they go do it that. When I be lie. I don't come for center here. DDR center booyah. I don't go right for Meda2Africa. Definitely for here, it help we because you won't take drugs to a brain. That kind of man put society now. You must go through therapies because it don't destroy your mental by drug. Check and say for money time when you wake up for your bed. The first give you fighter or for banger tramadol for you for drink say one ginger your system. Sudan powder is all of your mouth. Drink and never chop. You destroy yourself or you do yourself good. Now inside the DDR center, we get small mineral work they will do driving and so on and so forth. Where if it help you tomorrow in future. And then DDR, first of all, they need to keep man for there. Now a procedure where they don't integrate the first batch already go. Anytime of now, they integrate the second batch. You don't have some place so you can't stay for there forever or the rest of your life. No. It's something where the government of just take this kind of married off smooth banger or the kind of tramadol, don't move for forest, say take this thing and go for town. How the kind of thing go do change? You must train, you must make me understand society the way you because first of all, let me that be there for shock. I never want to see army in the khaki because of the bad investigation they be give me. I will be very brutal and wicked. You understand? But now I don't understand. Say all those things are not the way. I they simply I go let my colleague tell me to shut them and shoot the food because now the mentality that they be giving for our brain. But I don't get the art center. It don't teach me a lot. Say there are a lot of things that I need to understand and maybe know. Through DDR, I don't learn many things, do for myself, educate myself psychologically, where I feel interact with society. If you coach me tomorrow, you slap me, I can go and understand. But when I be there for struggle, I be very brutal. But if this DDR center don't transform my life to a better person today, where I come out today and not be a problem or a threat to the people. So those are the things that way DDR center, it don't do them for me. For teach me say, I fit take na pen and paper for change my country, no be now gun. The Amber be tell me I fit use gun for change my country when I be lie. And wait when me I want tell today for the Meda2Africa and so wait. Diaspora no get no monopoly, no power on ground zero, na big lie. I get evidence for proof and for video now if I'm a player for here. Diaspora they make na only noise. The Amber boy they on ground, they listen for diaspora. And wait when me I go tell the government today and anybody. Now forget about diaspora, they are only seeking for political gains. Now we die for here. When they concentrate on the commoners on ground, this thing will end in a twinkle of an eye. Because we the Amber picking, they don't tire. Lies telling and propaganda. We did die, they tell us to take care of our family, they don't take care for which one? May they tell me one way they don't take care. That part is talk for the at the cancer.
Yes.
So you see I'm saying automatic. Yes, but
let me ask you, I want to ask you a question so you can continue in that light. And now that you have been in an Amber fighter on the side of the struggle and you are with the government, you are equally advising those who are in the struggle to lay down their guns. So what do you think, what is the message you pass to the government? What is the message you are telling the government to? Because the issues that sparked this crisis has not been resolved. The national dialogue that hosted, that heard took place in Yaoundé is almost a year today. Nothing has been put in place like the proceeds of the national dialogue. What is the advice you have for the government? Because equally, no country has won a civil war, and now that the Cameroonian government has not taken any measures to resolve the problems that the Anglophones put together. Clovis, do you, for one, have you in one point reasoned with the Anglophones that they were marginalized? Do you believe that after 50 years is when the legal system of the country was translated into English, that up to 50 years that Cameroon has existed, there was no English department in the School of Administrations in NAM. Do you know that we have existed, Cameroon has existed for this length of time as a unified country, but Anglophones have been marginalized? Do you believe in some of these claims as an Anglophone?
Okay, good and fine. I'll answer your question perfect, because we want to make solution and make the government understand. First of all, the reality now say I be feel marginalized. Now why that way I be big confused for pick gun enter bush. But that way I enter bush, I realize say the marginalization will be the cry when we be there with La Republic. I understand say Amba be more marginalized past the La Republic, because of Amba marginalization over plenty. May I tell you something? Ambassador nothing exists because there is so much tribalism. That is the reality. Yes, and wait when me I go tell anybody for understand. You talk say the national dialogue, the fruit. It already bear fruit. Thousands of us, hundreds of us, they did the center like me. I'm an example. I don't surrender. Am I not an Amber? They be the lie say Amber not the surrender. I be who? I be a whole flesh Amazonian fighter. Where I be there with the terrorists. Now it shows automatically those fruit there for national dialogue, you know the bear, because upon all the propaganda where the house will be talk, I will see surrender. Me I tell you something, sir, for the world, me they listen to me. The only advice I will give my brother them and the reality. Now for them for population, not the cash amber the gap for army. Why it be so? If you think a genuine something, I get them for show you. Go come at the reality where it happen. The population will be fed up because wait, those poor mommy them for village, they not get an information where the rich people don't should know for diaspora for propaganda. They make noise, talk all sort of rubbish. We don't even know what happen on ground. No, nothing what happen for ground here. Now me don't carry gun. I be like I'm a family, but before carry gun and fight for risking my life. But I can't understand say Amazon and be worse than the Republic government.
So good.
Yes. When Ambassador, okay, take example, now key chat, now key Ivo, now key General Divine. General Divine, now we Okili, we Amber fighter them for this thing, ribbons, Ikeku, now key Divine. Now key Lake, now Divine key Lake. Many of them, and they want to one tell we, what do they want tell? They want to confuse, but people don't should on me that they lie people. Whether they be don't come, I don't get history for 19, wait, you. That one no concern me. Wait to me at the top, I don't be politician. I tell that the gospel to say no, our people are suffering in the hands of Amazonian terrorists. That is the simple truth and fact. Yes, like this example, I go play you. Yes. I go play you this. I go play you this little video, me Sam. Just wait a little bit, me Sam. Sam. You Sam.
Can you share that video with me so that I put on screen, because with you we cannot watch it where
I don't get okay, I don't get enough connection.
Okay, can you send it to my WhatsApp? Can you send it to my WhatsApp connection so my producer puts it on screen so we can watch it?
I can send it. Yes. Okay, good. I feel on only after. Listen, the population, no matter how they go, they be hold 3 AK loaded. The population be tell us no, they don't overkill them. How long will continue to be for this year? They decide, say, okay, for that very place with the kum, they bury some power alive. Alive! The population catch a boy and gear for army. Me ask for our reverend. From Boo sub Boo for Bo subdivision, you know what will happen? They bury 11 Amber fighters them alive. Amber versus Amber. Today they happen on background, people don't even know because it's social media. I be listening. I love my brothers them. I love my brother Amber more than 2 head. When I see I put my face out here because I love their life. If me I never love Amber fighters them, you never ever see my face. I will think I will go back for their camp. They're going to wipe the one after the other. Me as I should not for here. But now because of say I love them, because of the diaspora they only make their noise. No matter they die every day and decide to save their life. And men they understand they come out. And someone tell you something.
Yes.
Wait till Amber don't do another very bad thing. They don't introduce raping, criminality, murder, all sort of evil. Always I say waiting. Today you see ladies boy they recall you say Mad Dog, Fonte from Mamenda. Nobody go rob bank. Nobody Nigeria for Amber. To if you say waiting, that kind of man of a job, he go become a thief man.
Ikeku, they catch you 100 million. Me, I don't work with Ikeku. I was a general commander under me. I go appoint general them. I take 50 million first installment, 50 million for per month. Who take and give each of them money be as Nigeria upstairs, but the government ask people to tell you. The other 30 million we take out for CDC. When I go kidnap them, I told them for road, actually go talk. I put that inside bush, I kidnap the person, I go. They give 30 million. I'm not take that money for 1 o'clock night. I take a pass through Mokoko beach, pass go right for Zenny for that night. Go give them say one buy a weapon. You know, buy no one gun. So today, not talk about American Bushem, not talk about citizen property, they don't sell all. You know, bobo all the houses them enter, take all in them. He has where they sleep today. She away there inside. Now me I go take them for general manager for this in from Bongo Babamuso for rest house for Bonjare. Now me go broke a car arrive for Jenny. So when people they should not on media they talk about this amber something because they lack knowledge and don't know because they want gain benefit. Now we suffer. And somebody don't enter inside this thing now, say struggle, they take and now they make their money. So there is no way anybody will drop their gun. In like the last one I come today, like now a commercial, you know if you talk the boy the year. Listen, I get some other video send for you where I hear talk so waiting. Any man for diaspora where he know say he hot to make a buy gun enter for bush. I get evidence. I will play and maybe the year in the record. So I like with evidence, when I just like I thank God today for the platform today. Because we want the truth, make the truth come out. Make people understand what people they pass through. Because I did for you and for my people. Joy hear them. Joy hear this.
If you believe say you will call up on phone, record for WhatsApp, don't have dangerous for Europe.
Okay, sir. You don't get way to where the way don't get way to where Ayeke. Wait, at the camp, sir. You don't hear way to where Ayeke don't talk. You don't hear that now. Wait, Mr. Wait, you don't get power on ground. Ayeke say any man with vex for diaspora, in Mami in Bombo, make that take gun enter for bush. Now general that for Amber. He run big, go for Amber because it's the sweet for terrorism. Amber na terrorism. Now the fact and the truth. See, no man, every man knows okay, I want to ask that reverend. How many of the picking when they for Amber struggle? If you love the Amber struggle, make tell me one of the picking that for Amber struggle. If you show me one, if you say okay, any people for Amber struggle, why have you said their own picking America die? They say their own picking America die. That one shows away to scam and terrorism. Yes, so more she don't deny.
Clovis,
okay, sir. Thank you.
You will have the microphone again in a couple of minutes to come. And
I promise you.
I promise you, Clovis, you will get some other people that have the kind of information. We'll make another platform for you to talk because we're trying to get a solution to the long-lasting crisis.
The solution, the solution of this
platform. So,
okay, wait, Cesar.
Clovis,
okay,
I will give you the microphone. Yes. I'll give you the microphone again, but I want to say the lines are open. People who want to call and participate, because people have been trying to send calls already. People will call and send their questions either to you or to Reverend or to our consultant.
No problem.
But right now, Reverend Taku has the mic. So Clovis, I'll be switching to you in a couple of minutes.
Okay, no problem, sir. No problem.
Yes.
The wordings and the revelations from that young man are very discouraging. And I want to let you know that any lying tongue is but for a moment. That's what the Bible says. And if that young man had decided to be a Judas, revealing all that they have been doing, that is his problem. But one thing I want to let him know, that whatever he has done and whatever he's doing, every action is a seed. It's a seed, and you will harvest it tomorrow. And if you ask him what is his take home now that he has joined the government bench, what is his take home? Is he now telling you and me that we are expected to continually remain in slavery? What is his take home? And if he is a man who has been in the war front and they have been doing atrocities, and now he comes out to reveal his atrocities. He will pay for. He will pay for because he partook in the atrocities. He will pay for. So whether he has joined DDF or DDG, he will pay for. You see, my own son is in Kumba, is in the Amber, my own son. So whether what they have bought you out with, no problem. Everything has a reward. I cannot argue
Reverend,
with you.
Reverend, I will interrupt you for a few minutes. There's a caller online, Paddy Asanga, calling all the way from Germany.
Okay.
Like I did say, we opened our lines so people can people can send you questions. So right now, Paddy Asanga is calling from Germany. He will say his name so that some of you know him. Then he will direct his question to either you or Clovis. So Paddy, you have the mic.
Yes, good evening, Meda2Africa. Good evening, Kenneth, whom I know. Kenneth, I like what you are doing, and you are a very honest person. Clovis, you are a brave, truthful boy. I have been to Cameroon. I know Cameroon. And to Reverend, I want to say this. Hypocrisy lies in the person who quotes the Bible for evil. Hypocrisy lies in somebody who quotes the Bible for evil. These are children. This is a young man who should have died. And you are saying that he has betrayed. What contract did you sign with Clovis that you term today a betrayal? Can you show us a piece of paper where you trained Amber boys and told them a code of conduct that they should not behave, kill, rape, maim people? This is the evil that you people see in the diaspora and say it is a God-ordained struggle. And I am hearing this from another pastor. Which is your church? I will let you a pastor.
Yes. It's okay. It's okay, my Paddy. You are talking. Paddy.
For a national dialogue. Please let me talk. For a national dialogue. And I would like people like my brother Kenneth to represent an opinion, not to represent people who are going to die. He is honest and he is saying historical facts that I cannot dispute with him. But people who quote Bible but use it for evil, I'm sorry, this is not the Bible that we were taught in CPC Bali, and you sit there and say you are a rebel. Call the name of your son, whom you say is an Amber and is the general. Other children have put their faces who are Amber generals and they are dead. So call your son if you love that son so much. Why are you hiding your son and his face?
Okay. Paddy Asanga, thank you for your constant participation. You will equally continue watching. If you want to come back, you will probably come back again. But I want to advise others who want to call. The moment you hear what to say, they're asking you who is your son that is in Amber, and they said you did some Bible quotations to defend evil. What do you have to say about that?
Amber fighters are fighting for the salvation of their nation. Nobody has written an agreement for you to sign. What they are doing is, in actual fact, is voluntary. There is no agreement signed. But if you have found it that it's no longer compatible to you and you decide to pack out, and now you are revealing all the secrets that you people have been doing, which you have been a partaker to those very evils, to those very activities that are wicked activities, then you will equally pay for. You see, if you think that DDF that you have joined will bring us back to the imprisonment, I am telling you that you will be a liar. Southern Cameroons can never and will never be again in unity of suppression, of annexation, of imprisonment, of slavery.
There's another caller on the line. Go ahead and state your.
So my question here is, how many civilians did he kill? Because like when it comes to civilian, he was able, or they are able to stand one-on-one with the civilians.
Yes.
You go ahead and answer that particular question, like how many civilians he was able to kill while he was with Amber.
Okay, thank you so much. Clovis, I think did you hear the question where?
Yes, I get the question, all the two questions there very well. I go answer the last one with my brother. I can say how many people with me are kill them like a civilian for inside the struggle. Wait till I make me known I say upon all way to road door for bush, government don't do amnesty. With amnesty means say we forget everything what we don't do and behind, then we will start a new life. Because now people them like all those thief for diaspora, those scammers, they be tell me go after the like a black leg. So that question I will tell you now say all those things already passed away. I already get my amnesty. It dey like everybody where any amber fighter wait there for bush, where does it feel say anything we don't do and like evil for behind, you go after in a BB lie. Those things are propaganda and lies telling. Yes, I don't already apologize for the population for always to not do all atrocity to not do. I don't forgive me. I don't get my amnesty, so I don't get nothing to pay after. Even some person see and say automatically he won't come after me for say because of I do this for the struggle. So be it. Yes.
Okay, Clovis. Another question.
Yes.
Clovis, another question is coming.
I want to answer that my question. Wait to talk of.
Yes, just take this question.
I will first answer. Okay.
Yeah, let me just take this question. It might not be for you, so let this person speak. Please say your name and be brief with your question and direct to the point.
Can we go from there?
Thank you so much.
For Clovis, for Clovis, Clovis is a first witness, a first account of the whole situation. So far, he has been showing that he has some proof. The man, Clovis, has done his homework. He's coming to this platform with some proof. I mostly believe on what Clovis said to what other panelists talking about at this moment.
Okay.
They are so
thank you.
Constructive.
Thank you for your contribution. Yes. So I will let Clovis. Clovis, you have 1 minute. Be very brief to your point. So Pastor will talk so that Kenneth too can come back to straighten up facts. Okay. So Clovis, yes.
Okay. Yeah. I go answer that question where that my sister sent out for me. Say which kind division will we get among us? Like for instance, the Northwesterners and the Southwesterners will be there for struggle. When me in particular be there for struggle, like example, for precisely for under Bamuso subdivision, we get that way of the subdivision. We be welcome all the Northwesterners like our brother for the struggle. We give them position like generals. Like for example, Spirito na picking for Batibo, General Ivomba na Batibo for Teke. We give them position, but after all the become position, can be we will Southwesterners. They tell we say they work like Northwestern, they work like Southwesterners. Like for instance, we get Shane Maxeda in St. Clair. I get a picture for you. I'll listen for you because I don't get time. When Obi there for inside Bua Balondo Bamuso subdivision, it be cash on 2 per them. When so one man don't cause it again wish without no exhibit, it dig hole for the school compound inside Bua Balondo Bamuso subdivision. It tie rough rap party and neck. It tell we say it go kill up par them. Anything where it happen, maybe not for head. It cut there to tam we collapse. Put that inside of the bonam. When we be cash from a brother when and camp a boy for inside Bua camp, it be the call commissioner for Bamuso. Stay how we operate, how we operate for that area. We be catching right-handed with the call. As if it did like a colonel for that area, they give that matter for it, lock that boy up. You know what to do him? He released that boy overnight, give 50,000, say may wrong go. Say now, brother never kill your brother. Is that not marginalization? They don't kill a Balondo man because he never be Northwesterners. You know my brother Joel, he be dead life. Yes. Yeah, if you get my brother Joel, where be they like, he took authority for their camp. The general talks authority, he don't like Southwest man because Southwest man not influence, Southwest not fine. So I'm here to tell you something that will need me for accept the truth. Because when they talk all these things, and I was saying, many people understand the simple truth about it. If care is not taken, if we not tragic issue of tribalism between us Anglophone,
it will bring another war. It will bring another instability for we, because sometimes we see Southwest man go to kill Northwest man, or the man go to kill Southwest man. At the talk that say wait, may we understand say wait. There's so much tribalism between Anglophone. That is why we can never and ever succeed in anything that we are doing. That is the truth. Look at me like example. I be big tribalism type day for Bush, but today MKP now is a Northwestern and at the work we eat. It shows a way to other mentality of tribalism where I'm going to be telling for Bush. Okay, look at now example. You get Chris Anu. You get Eric Tato. Okay, take example. This man, Success Nkomo. That way they want put president for the so-called ambassador Facebook country. If you elect now, no, my brother. Where they call Ayokabe. Is that not tribalism?
Okay.
So they are treating the way we.
Thank you, Clovis. Good. I'll be coming back to you. The whole the lines are saturated. I want Pastor to react because somebody is on the line right now. I want Pastor to react. Take 1 minute and react, Pastor. Then, so that when I take this call, I will switch the lines to Kenneth. So, Pastor, you have the mic, please.
Modest, listen and listen very carefully. This is not the type of forum I can belong to talk. This is not the type of person I can be talking to. I will talk to my moderator there, not to this boy. Okay? So all that he has done in the secret, and because he has been bought over now, is talking in the public, that is a problem. If it is tribalism, there's no way tribalism is not available. So listen and listen very carefully. It will be very disgraceful that I should enter into argument or dialoguing with a grandchild of mine who knows little or nothing. The war is being fought for what? For our salvation. And if you ask him what his home take now, is he for our independence or is he for continuous slavery? He has no answer. And Modest, I can't go ahead talking to a lad, okay? Because there are a lot of things he doesn't know. And when it comes to
Pastor,
this,
I get your point. I get your point. Somebody's online. Please state your name and giving your opinion. After this, we'll be observing a commercial break. Then when we come back from the commercial break, we'll be talking entirely on the Bamenda event, the mayhem that broke out in Bamenda with the military shooting and the chaos that put the city of Bamenda into. So there's somebody on the line. Please state your name and bring in your point.
Okay, thank you. Me way at the talk, so me I've been a contribute with the Kumkumasa. Now my alias that me I come out from Momo, the born me from Momo. Me I've been one of the victims of Ambazonia terrorism. Where Amber boys they come from my house, but can't kill me. I succeed, I survived the ordeal, and I decide to make it my mission to destroy Ambazonia terrorism. And why that way I create the platform where Clovis belong to. When I'm a contribute with them, it don't just mention about me today. Now, what I want to add before I ask my question, this pastor, he can't talk. He can't talk on your show. He talk a blatant, utter lie. Person we call himself a pastor, they can't talk. Say he get your own begin with on the ground with an Abba boy. That is a blatant lie where he can't talk and challenge you. And you, where you moderate the show, you don't talk another blatant lie on your own program. You talk, say this, so President Paul Biya, if he declare war, that is a lie. And you know it. That way you talk, say President Paul Biya become it was on the 30th of November, 2017. That time that President Paul Biya, if he landed for Simalen.
My country people, I myself, did you hear that from me? I didn't say anything about Biya today. So
if it's not you, it was your so-called moderator who is not credible either. I mean the consultant who is not credible started saying something about white horses being buried, spiritual, whatever. He was just ranting, saying nothing coherent. And then secondly, like I was saying, President Paul Biya, it was on the 30th of November 2017. Mark that date. Clovis is on your live broadcast right now. Ask him When did he start carrying a gun and killing people? When did Amber Boy start killing people? And what was President Bobia saying on that date, the 30th of November 2017? He was responding to 6 military officers that were murdered by Ambazonia terrorists. And then someone has the audacity to have such intellectual, what's the word I'm looking for even?
That is a Kembo attack.
Okay, Clovis.
Yes, sir.
I mean, my country people.
Let him tell us.
Thank you, my country people, for your contribution. I think we will not tolerate insolence. I think throughout that Clovis has been talking, or Reverend or Kenneth, people come here to defend their opinions. I will not tolerate somebody to come and sound insolent. So